Hey y'all, Lady Jar here again. I'm going to put these in this bucket because they're really, really small. And these are some, oh yeah, by the way, this is a resin update. These are some little tiny squares with lavender inside. They're very cloudy because they have not been glazed yet. But I put the lavender in the middle, almost the middle. And I like the way they turned out. I want them to be glossy though. I made several of those lavender ones. This one is lavender as well. More lavender. Lavender, lavender, lavender. Then I made some with orange flowers in them. They have to be sanded and glazed. They got a little extra overpour. This is a white flower. These are going to be cute when they're glazed. Here's the match to it. I'm going to glaze those and make earrings. Then there's these little light pink. They turn out really cute. Once again, they will be awesome when they are glazed. This is a white flower. Okay, now move along to the ball ones. Now, of course, I have to sand that little thing right there, but these are a dark pink. They kind of look red on camera. These are my first ones, and as you can see, there are my camera will focus. I don't know if you can see it. There's a bunch of air bubbles in there. Little micro bubbles. You can kind of see it. It's not great. It's not horrible, but trust me, they're in there. Okay, so this is the first one I made, and I didn't like it because they're not even. One's wonky and the other one's not. So I was just dabbling, trying to figure out what's the best method. These were better, but they both got a pretty good bubble on the front. No, these are the ones that are really bad with micro bubbles. See, you see them all in there. Plus they have a bubble in the front. They're kind of fails, but I mean, they're still going to make cute little earrings. So I learned a trick to doing this. You want to coat your flowers with resin first and then set off to dry, and then I pour right about halfway in the molds. And then, I mean, you're not going to get bubble free. There's going to be some type of bubble because you're working with the, you know, when you push the flowers down in the mold, even when they're coated, they cause bubbles. So what I found was the best way to do is you fill up your mold a little less than halfway or about halfway and let it cure completely. And then you want to fill it, put a little bit of resin on top of that, and then put your flowers in. And then once that cures, you fill up the rest. And it came out better than the other ones. I really like these. These are going to be very pretty. They're like a cream color. And as soon as I can sand that lip right there off, and then I'll glaze them. And I think that was it as far as the little ones. This is a pale green flower. Can't see it on camera. But anyway, those are the little ones I did. I really like these little globes, these little balls. Okay, so now I'm moving on. Some of these things, I don't know if I showed on YouTube or if I showed on Facebook. So I'm just going for it. And if you've seen it again, then just bear with me. And I want to also warn that there's a couple of naughty pieces in here. So if you're a child, your mother would be upset with you. Don't watch this video, please. I don't want any angry parents. So I made these two little plastic bezels with pink resin, and then this cute little hamster with his cheeks full. I don't know. I think these might glow in the dark. Yes, they glow in the dark pink. And I'm going to make earrings out of those. Okay, then yesterday I had went in there to finish pouring the pieces I had made the previous day. There was just a couple of them, wasn't a whole lot, and I was trying to shake some some glitter around the fairies. Okay, now I had two of these molds, and then this one right by it. Okay, so this had three things in it, and it was long like this, and this mold was here, and I was just it had a little shaker top and the little fairy dust, pixie dust glitter, whatever, and I was shaking it, and the freaking thing fell off, and poof, the whole jar of resin was in like 4 pieces. The whole jar of glitter was like in 4 pieces with resin that, even though I salvaged some of the glitter, it dumped out in all these pieces. It just ticked me off too, because these would have been really cute. But now you can't tell what they are because they're kind of like translucent. And it looks like a butterfly, but it's really a fairy. That really made me mad, because I was just putting a little bit of dust around it, and I was going to do a solid background. So that's like totally wasted. And it has a buttload of glitter flake stuff. Look at that. Look at all that glitter layer. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I see bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles. This one too. This fairy is just blah, blah, blah. Doesn't even look like a fairy. It looks like a butterfly with issues. Another thick layer, and there's bubbles underneath the... It was a tattoo I sealed with tape. And then this butterfly piece. It doesn't look too bad, but it really makes me mad, because that would have been cute. I guess what I'm going to do is put some rhinestones around here, and it'll be better. And then this piece, which wasn't that bad. There's another piece, I think, somewhere. Yeah, there is. I was so mad, because all 3 got it in them, and then the other 2 in the other mold got it in it. And I think y'all have seen the Ursula piece. I did. And I found a trick to these molds. I sprayed this industrial mold release in them, and they come right out. This was one that I had torn up the mold to, but they don't come out as shiny as this with spraying the mold release. So now I'm going to have to go over and glaze. Like, this is one of them. This is one of them, and it's not near as shiny as that other one. And you can kind of see where the mold release kind of left a watermark. I did kind of overkill it with the spraying, because I wanted to make sure I didn't tear up the molds. I only have a few of them left out of all the ones I bought. And it works, so maybe next time I won't use near as much spray. But I still think I'm going to have to dome all the pieces, because with a layer of spray in there, it's not going to come out. I mean, look at the difference between the two. There's a huge difference. Do you see? I mean, wow, that's a big difference. But, I mean, I think I'm just going to take all the pieces I've made to this point and make my own mold. This one I did the other day. That's not a bubble. I thought it was a bubble, but it's not. It's the picture behind the tree. I thought it was a big old bubble. I think it's a little uneven. I think it should have been moved up just a little bit, but it's alright. It did okay. I like this piece. Okay. So then I did this little piece with the cute little sheet, and I put a white satin ribbon and a little peach rose on it, and it's nice and shiny and domed. Okay, then there's this wasp piece that I did, and there's this Maleficent piece. I think I showed this one already too. It shows a little tape mark right there, which kind of bummed me out, but it's pretty cool. She's got like green. You can't really see it in the video very well, but she's got this green smoke stuff around her, and then a really dark purple black glitter background. I'm really happy with this piece. It's really nice. I did dome the back, but I still have to sand the little spots that the resin is kind of poking right there. So I'm going to have to sand that. But other than that, it's nice. I think I'm going to make a keychain out of this. I don't know, it's kind of heavy. I don't know, we'll see. Then there's this Bambi one. I think I showed this one too. See how much shinier these are than that one I showed you? Wow. Okay, there's that one. Then there's this Peter Pan one. I did like a night sky behind him. I like that piece too. And I think I did show this one, the Tinkerbell one. I'm not sure. I am absolutely in love with this one. Cannot tell by the camera, but I mean, it is so sparkly back there. It is awesome. I did so good on this one. So I think this is one of my faves. I Mod Podged her wings with the glitter Mod Podge, just so her wings would be glittery. I know I've got a problem. Then there's this piece. Oh, and do you see that on the back of my pieces? Yep. Deborah, hook me up with those, but they have to be big. The piece has to be big enough to put them in, because some of the pieces it doesn't fit in. So maybe I can get a little VC for Bayou Crafting. This one I like. This, I mean, it's just with that mirror light shine and the glitter I use, it's just so sparkly. Okay, and then there's this piece. This one's nice too. And it has, this is the Art Deco, whatever that glitter's called that I love. Glamour dust, but it's in gold. Yes, they have gold glamour dust, people. I didn't know either. And I wish they would carry the regular where I bought this, because it was like half the price that I pay at Michael's. Yeah, but they only have the gold. I bought a case of it, so. Okay, then there's this cute one, and it has this cute little flower wreath, and then this lace bow. And in the middle of the bow, I put this little peach rose. And it really turned out nice. I like how these pieces turned out. I think they're simple, but yet classy. Has like a vintage feel to it. And then, yeah, overpour. Yeah. And then there's, I don't know why I like this piece. I just do. I just like it. It's little flowers. They're like a really pale green flowers. And then behind that is just some sparkle. Like some cellophane glitter. And that's it. And that would make a really nice keychain. That's what I'm going to do with it. Okay, and then there's this fail piece. It's a spider, and it like is all like super curled up and crazy looking. And really bad because the background's really pretty on this one, but I screwed it up. I guess I could always put a sticker over it and then dome it again, but you'll be able to see that through it. Now that piece turned out really clear, and it's a fail. Don't you love how your best pieces are the ones that fail? And I don't know if I showed this one either. I don't know what her name is. I know she's from the Game of Thrones, and I tried to make like a fire behind her with red, orange, and yellow, and I think I failed at it, but I still like the piece because it's super shiny and it's cute. Then there's this one. I need to hurry up. It's taking too long. Then there's these square pieces I made. And these are the second ones I made. They turned out much better than the first ones. And some cupcakes. I got some that are put together, some that aren't. This green, I'm going to have a pink top on it. It's going to be a watermelon cupcake. This little pinkish, reddish top here. It's going to look good with that one. There's this cute little turtle. Oh, this is a good piece. This is a scorpion mama with a scorpion baby with a really, really shiny piece. And some bling behind it. Really nice. And there's this one. I really like it too. And then there is this flower one, which is cute. It's a real flower. Then there's this one. And if you look close, there's 1, 2, 3 bugs in there. And they're kind of like on a trail, on a hike. And it's just super shiny. And it kind of blends in, but then again, I kind of really like the way that looks with those bugs. I'm happy with it. I'm happy. And there's another seahorse. I did another one. I really, really like that. Then there's a bunch of starfish that I just went absolutely starfish. Flipping crazy. Some more starfish. Flipping crazy. Okay, there's this little chapeau piece. Has this flower, this little bow, and all these little rhinestone stars and junk on it. And then there's this one with some like gold leafing stuff behind it, and I don't really like it because it was like all these bald spots, but hey, it's got the leaves, and I just wish it wouldn't have moved off from right there and right there, because it doesn't have it there and it doesn't look right to me. Then there's this turtle. This was a blippity blip to get out of the mold with my hands, because it has that heart indentation right there, and it did not want to come loose. And then there's more cameos. Then there's this steampunk piece with steampunk flower and gear, and then I put all these other gears on top and this little heart inside. I don't really like the way that one came out. Then there's some more cupcakes. And some more cupcake. And another piece. Then there's this piece. I like this piece. Very nice. It's like a stamp. Very cute. Then there's this scorpion piece. Nice, it glows in the dark. Then there's, I think I showed some of these too. There's that little Tinkerbell one. Here's a nice bug one. I think I showed those before. This was a fail because the bug moved. It's not in there right, so. Then there's this Dorothy piece. And again, it has created by Lady Jarhead on it. Then there's this piece. It's like a stained glass window kind of angel thing there. My camera just, it focuses at first and then it goes blurry. So it's in one of those plastic bezels that I got. There's another wasp piece. The wasp kind of blends in on this one really, really, really good. But again, will you please flip and focus? I don't think it's going to focus, y'all. I am so sorry. But there's a wasp right here. Well, guess it's just too doggone sparkly. And there's his wings out. It turned out nice. It does blend in, but if you look at it from my view, there's all these little hearts in there. Hearts, these little stars in there too that you can't see. There you go. Now we got it. I really like this piece. It's cool. It's cool. And there's this turtle piece. I got so much stuff here. So much stuff. I got 4 of these baskets full of pieces to sand and paint. And there's this cute little bunny piece. And again, I think that glows in the dark. I think I showed this Sally piece and this bug piece. This jasmine piece. There's another bug piece. This one turned out very nice. And if you move the bug certain ways, it's got blues and golds and coppers and greens in it. It's very pretty. Then there's this octopus. I have to paint the eyes. And lots of cupcakes. I went cupcake crazy. Okay, then there's this cute little piece with this bunny rabbit that says hello. Isn't it precious? I love it. There's these. I need to hurry up because I'm like going to be going over again. There's this bezel with clover in it. Snow White. Okay, I'm going to do another video of all these videos. No, I just need to get done with it. I'm sorry. I'm indecisive. There's this flower. There's this chapeau piece. There's this seahorse. There is Rilakkuma and the Bayou Princess. This is an order that I'm finally finishing up on. And here's the other one that I hate the way it turned out. And this piece and this piece, again, I sprayed a lot of that stuff in it. And it's kind of foggy right here. I'm going to glaze it, the top, dome it, and hope that it comes out okay. Because I did do a lot of layers in this piece. So there's all kind of candy, little tiny pieces of candy in there. And suckers and sugar and candy canes. And I mean, there's a little bit of everything in there. You really can't see it in the picture. It sucks. But anyway, you get the gist of it. Hopefully this little like foggy area here will go away when I there's another, see, I got 2 of those. And then this is, I think you already saw that too. These are the dirty pieces. They haven't been glazed yet, so there's that one. This one, I think these glow in the dark, these bright colored ones. There was something in the mold apparently. And this green one. Then there's this one. These have to be glazed, like I said, they're very foggy. Okay, so you got the dirty ones there. I think I got more dirty ones too. Golly. So then there's some more goodies like that. And like this. Okay, let's see. If it will just quit falling behind my leg. This one is so cute. I love it. Okay, and like I said, I mean, I just went slap-ass crazy with the cupcakes. This piece is just that decorish paper. It's pretty. I like it. And I got these other little star hamster pieces I'm going to make earrings out of. I don't like the way this one came out either. My Melody. Here's another dirty one. And another and another. Yes, I'm dirty. So, all the Nazi stuff. And then, I made a bunch of, that's a cute little bear with the macaroons. I made a bunch of these cameo bases. That's a pretty one. Okay, so this is that Android robot thing, and the other hamster. Okay, so I made all of these rainbow pieces. They are flippin' awesome. And they glow. Look, there's this one. And there's this one. I'm not really happy with either one of those. That one's got a butterfly at the bottom. Okay, now, I made all these rainbow. Ooh, I showed some knee. Made all these rainbow cameos. Some have just a couple colors in them. Some have the complete rainbow, which is awesome. This is flipping cool right here. Look at this. And this one is like outrageous. I love it. It's blue, green, yellow, orange, and pink. And then this one is cool too. Look at that. That one's got glitter in it. I mean, they turned out awesome. Awesome. I wish I would have used the brighter pink on that side. But, I mean, look. How cool are those? They are flipping awesome. Let's see. Do I have any other really cool ones? I really like the way those came out. This one's a lot of colors going on in there, too. This one. So that's it, y'all. That's my resin update. I will talk to y'all soon. Peace. Bye.